Hi, everybody. Welcome to 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns, and today I'm going to write a song in 2 hours. 2 hours. Wow, my voice is cracking and weird today. 2 hours or less. Hello, everybody. Let's go to the radio voice. Welcome, caller. So if you're not familiar, I'm going to start a timer in a couple minutes and write a song. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably on YouTube, but if you're on Twitch, hello. And yeah, that's just about it. I have a couple thoughts on what I want to do today. Primarily, it's Stream Marker. Yeah, right. Primarily, I was listening to some music earlier, and there was like a common theme. I need to fix this mic holder at some point. There was a common theme from a couple of the songs that I listened to, where it was a 4-bar loop, but it was just a very simple like chord progression. And then that second chord held for the remainder of the 4 bars. And I wanted to give that a try. I think that there's a lot of really cool things you can do with that. And I've been trying to explore space and emptiness a lot more lately. So I think that that's what I'm going to do. Of course, as always, when I start with an idea, that's when things tend to go a little sideways. So if it doesn't work, I'll just do something else. But yeah, that's my jam. So we'll start. Make the music. And yeah, so I also, and this is something that kind of just bugs me in general. Hey, Pizza, how are you? Is I've been using like pianos and Rhodes a lot, and there's nothing particularly wrong with that. I mean, I've also been using Massive a lot, but you know, I can't stop doing all of this stuff. So I'm gonna try to avoid using Massive, and we'll see how that goes. But or not avoid using Massive, avoid using like piano. Hey, Jank, what's up? So I was thinking something like, well, that sounds a little obnoxious. Something like that. I have a massive thing for piano. It does sound a little bit like a circus organ. A calliope. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I just want to explore the space in new ways. And if I need to go back to electric piano, which to be fair is perfect for something like this, I will. Like I'm not going to limit myself in that way. Like last week's stream was great, but it was also kind of like, whew, I put a lot on myself for just kind of starting the series again. Yeah. So that's kind of the rhythm that I wanted. Maybe not the chords that I wanted, and definitely not the sound of the instrument that I wanted, but hey, it's a start. Oh, how's everybody doing today? This is way too bright. I want this to be like really dark. So first of all, let's go like this. Nice. Did you make that sound effect? Which sound effect? What did I miss? Rawalp? That's too low now. As you moved the chords. Oh, I must have missed that. Well, okay, how about this? Somebody's going to have to make a clip, and then we'll investigate that. Because Lord knows I need more mouth sounds in my stuff. Or if somebody wants to just send that over to me, I'll just use it in this song, I guess. Why the heck not? So Mouth Sounds is a fantastic album. Something I think I was talking about on Saturday. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but it's one of those albums that I'm sure if I sat down and listened to it again, it's just like it's the perfect comedy set when it comes to music. God, that's so loud though. And it's like it's hard to perceive music as being like comedic with timing, but it just nails it. That's closer to what I wanted. But I want something warmer, and this definitely does not have that warmth to it. So it's like part of me kind of wants to go. It's like I was just putting so much shade on the electric piano, but part of me just wants to go to the electric piano because I know that's what I want. Somebody once told me the world. It's also not the most inspired chords, which probably doesn't help either. Let me like just re-record this. How about that? Okay. And I don't want to have a pedal on here because it's just going to cause heartbreak in the future. So just get out of here. Okay. So, like I said, I was listening to a lot of types of music, and this type of music was lo-fi house, which, again, I don't know if that's really the genre I'm going to stick with, but it's definitely something that I want to try. Oh, yeah, I got this, like, frozen grains thing, and I wanted to mess with this, too. There's a pluck here. Plucks. Where was it? There was one that I thought was really cool. Hey, Madam Berry. Hey. Okay, I do want to try making like some house music. Because I really still like making like the minimal house stuff. So I'm gonna try to go down that road a little bit and see where it takes us. Lo-fi loafing. You have to have song name first, Pizza. I haven't fixed that yet. Although that's a pretty excellent name. I've had a lot going on, so I haven't been able to fix all the things. It's on my list. Hey, Crochar, how are you? I'm looking for a kick that's not garbage. A couple days ago, we're frantic though. Plenty of screeching. Yeah. It definitely is. Oh, that's what I want. It's definitely an experience. It's a good one though. Like I really appreciate this challenge. Okay. So I like the idea of this being lo-fi where like the chords aren't exactly on the beat and all that other stuff. Yeah. Hey, I've had to extend my 2-hour track challenges into 3 hours.
Remember to save.
More than once. Hey everybody, remember to save. Saving is the lifeblood of creativity, and if you forget to save, you just might lose everything. Pizza. Yeah. Oh, I was like, why is there such a click? Okay. We got to add a sidechain to this because sidechain is life. So that's a good explanation of the headspace that I'm in. Hey Kyle, what's up? Oh yeah, you said something before. I can't read. That is a good kick. I'm gonna lower the volume on it though. I think we've got something here. I actually want to be a little obnoxious with the release. What is the length of half a beat? 250 milliseconds? Let's go with that. We kind of lose a little bit of the punch, though. I'm digging this vibe, though. I think I'm genuinely in the mood for some, like, nice lo-fi stuff. So this is going to be weird. I'm going to put this on and reverse it, which... Is that right? Yeah, so you get a little bit of wiggle in there. Right at the end. This definitely needs some noise though. And probably a touch of EQ as well. I kind of throwing things together here. Man, I love caffeine. I don't drink. This is the only time of the week I drink caffeine, by the way. Because I've been addicted to it before. It sucks, but it is tea. It is high caffeine tea. Addiction is probably a little harsh of a description of it, but I tend to have a very hard time not drinking caffeine once I get into the rhythm of doing it. It's not like a physical addiction; it's a mental one. And
hey everybody, Soapy's here.
God.
Reminded you to wash.
You got me, Poetic.
Butt.
Thank you so much for that, Poetic. Also, wash your hands, wash your butt. I'm just brightening this up a little bit. And brushes, yes, thank you, Madam Berry. Clean hands, clean butt. You'd think so. Plant a tree. All right. Thank you so much. Boom. I clicked it. Why is the add tree not working? Uh-oh, I added like 7 trees. I'm gonna have to modify that a little bit. I need to write a note real quick. It wasn't updating the page, so I was like, oh no, did the page crash? And then I refreshed it and then it went up by 5. Minus 4 trees, please. Okay. Anyway, back to work. So there's a couple things that I want to do with this. First one is I need to find a sample of like tape noise because this sounds. I don't know if you're familiar, but there's an artist on Spotify and probably elsewhere who goes by the name of Ross from Friends, who has some really lovely lo-fi and just chill out house music style stuff, and they have like this really wonderful tape noise over it. So I need to find some of my tape noise. There it is. I think I've used this before, but I don't care. Actually, what I might do is I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna wang jangle it. I've been watching You Suck at Cooking more lately, and now the word wang jangle is a part of my lexicon, and I can't stop it. I've been having a really weird week, guys. Speaking of addictions, I get super addicted to YouTube when I'm bored, and I'm trying very hard. Yes, I love Disaster Piece. I have, and I love showing this off. I have Disaster Pieces. He signed my headphones. Yeah, he is a huge inspiration for me for when it comes to music production in general. Yeah, he's amazing. Okay, maybe pitch shifting this up was a bad idea. Honestly, I kind of like that. How about we go like this? Warp, loop, loop this bitty bit right here. Yeah, there is a convention in Minneapolis that happens every year. That actually happened this year, right before everything hit for the fan. Called the shoot. Now I can't remember what it's called. It used to be called Gamers Rhapsody, and then they changed the name of it a couple years ago, and my brain stopped working. But Disaster Piece, Disaster Piece and Vert, or Jake Kaufman. He did the soundtrack to Shovel Knight and the Shantae games. They were both there, and they did some just beautiful performances. More tape hiss in the server. I actually really kind of like that. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a touch of delay on that. Actually, I'm not going to put delay there, though, because I want to keep the side chain going. So what I can do is I can put my trusty sidekick Valhalla delay. And what I'm going to do is I'll do some dual mode where our echo's at 250. So let's see, 250 to 3. Was a full beat 500 milliseconds? It is. Okay. In that case, I don't know how weird I want to be with this. I don't want to be too weird. I'll just keep it at 350. It's not really noticeable, but that's okay. Yeah, thank you. 375. I couldn't math for some reason. The other, that delay is actually really nice. The other thing that I was thinking is instead of having my swing at 66, working to get my swing to be a little bit, a little bit different. Okay, so controls. Release. Oh, that's what I wanted. Okay. That's a little too much. That's not enough. So instead of having my swing be at 66 like it usually is, I was thinking about doing a swing at 75. And I think I've described what that means. But if you don't know, I'd be happy to tell you again. Tux is awake. Let's get like a... Oh, I know what I can use. I was going to get like a clap, but I think using my my Thanos snap sound is going to be perfect here. I like using that because it's called the Thanos snap. Drums. It's just such a flippin' good sample. Like a sleepy time tea, yeah. So this snap was from airplane mode, but I don't remember making it there. I need to figure out where this came from because this is such a good sound. It's a little too in your face, so we got to put a touch of reverb on that. But the thing with this is we want a long reverb, but we don't want it to be like super noticeable. No, but it could. It's actually pretty neat. I actually like that though. So what I'm doing with the swing. So usually I use a swing 66, which means the swing is at 66%, and it'll be easier to show if I actually have a hi-hat in here to represent the swing. Let's go back to the minimal pack and just grab a simple hat. Just a closed hat, because I just need a tick sound. Nope, that's a bad tick sound. That was better. So, without swing, let's fix this for a second because it's going to be obnoxious. There we go. Obnoxious is apparently the word of the month. Wait, no, it needs to be like this. Shoop. Well, that's just some crazy triplet stuff. How did this get messed up? Okay, stop trying to be fancy and just do it again, Ben. Jeez. Okay, so this is without swing. And then with 66 swing, which helps. It's a little weird with every note being that, and I definitely don't want that. Hey, thank you, Windows, for updating my virus and threat protection while I'm streaming. I don't like these hats like at all. But with 75 swing, it even pushes that further. So I'm gonna try to go with that. I've never really used 75 swing before. Actually, I like that one a lot.
Remember to save.
Oh my god, it's been like a half hour. I've been really lost in the sauce. Hello, everybody. Remember to save. We need to make a song. We're actually doing pretty good. We've got a pretty decent amount of things going on here. And honestly, once we get a groove going, oh shoot! Once I refreshed that page, I lost Pizza's suggestion. What was that again? It was lo-fi loafing, I think. Yeah. Let me just put that in again. Lost in the sauce. There we go. Thanks, Jink. Yeah, so we've got Valhalla delay here. What do they got for like echoes? Otherworldly. Sure, let's just go with diaphanous clouds. Lo-fi loofahs. Yeah, see, that's like neat, but not really useful. The darkness. That one's pretty good, though. Okay, let's increase the delay a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's go like this. Yeah, I think just like that is really all we need. And go like doop, doop doo, doo 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 doo. These hats are way too loud. I also think that we need a little bit more interest in the percussion. So, ooh, super contra sounds. This won't work at all. Actually, these might work really well. Oops. Oh my god. Ableton, come on. Oop. Go like that, like that. Just rearrange them a little bit. Listen, I've got a speech impediment. Well, I do kind of have a speech impediment a little bit. I try. I tend to slur certain words. Like the end of the Shotgun Pals podcast, I always mess up the outro. Because it has like a combination of words that for some reason I can never really make happen. No, it's fine. It's like I don't care. Like I kind of base a lot of my online stuff by talking, Yeah. So it's like I've come to terms with it, and for the most part, the only person that notices is me. So it's like, you know, stop, get off my butt, Ben. So we can do some cool automation with that. I feel like it definitely needs a little bit more motion, but that's okay. I don't think I've added anything to my sample crate lately, so I don't think that there's... well, I've got...
Oh, look who thinks he's clever, Dan.
That doesn't help.
Let's save the world in 420 blaze it. Can we go?
That's really quiet. I mean, yeah, there's nothing really in here that that would work. That's okay. Let's just go like this. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I'm looking for snippets of voice or if I'm looking for like spoken word stuff. We've got plenty of time. Like, we still have an hour and a half. Like, for some reason, the first 25 minutes flew by and I didn't even recognize them going. And now that I'm like aware of time again, it's like, oh, okay, time is back to normal speed. So I think there's three things we need for this. We need another arpeggio. And like, once I build out all the layers, then I can work on arranging it into a way that makes sense. So we need another arpeggio here to help keep the momentum going. We need a bass line to give this some stonk. And then we just need a couple more things on the percussion to make it a little bit more unique. And I think that is like primarily it for what we need to do. Listen, you heard what I said. And then I think, I mean, talking about going back to old favorites, but I'm just going to use the 4-bit sine wave here because it's perfect in every single way. Yeah. That last note sounds wrong. So obviously we're gonna work that a little bit more, but well, maybe this is our bass, TBH. Let's see what happens when we just kind of drop it down here, because this is actually a pretty nice bass. Obviously, we're going to make it a little bit more interesting than that, but yeah. This doesn't really have chorusing, does it? It's kind of the one thing this doesn't have. What happens if we drop it again? Okay. Mixed feelings on that. I think this might be better served as a massive patch. Just because it's a little... Maybe... having the 75 swing is being a bit of a pain, but I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with my guns. Okay, yeah. Let's join this all together. What happens? You drop the keyboard and catch it by the keys. Nice. Okay, I feel like I'm losing the tonal center on this a little bit, and I want to make sure that I don't.
Remember to save.
Remember to save. So what do you think of that? Is that too bouncy? Bow, ba-da-ba-ba-bow. You know, the McDonald's theme. Okay. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more interesting without like completely disrupting the flow of this. There we go. Getting kind of a weird nasally sound with it. I think that's because I'm layering the massive instance on top of this, and I'm going to take that off for now. Okay, so let's go like this. I kind of like this layering. Cool. Cool. It kind of... I have like mixed feelings about this intro. Yeah, take care, Crowshower. Thank you so much for hanging out and being a part of the stream. I kind of feel like now... I'm going to mess with this for just a minute and see. Plugins. I kind of feel that like this has kind of gone off on a different tangent, and I want to make sure that I'm not doing this a disservice by... It's kind of like, how do you manage this? That's kind of wild. I feel like that's kind of like a breakdown thing. So let's leave it the way that it was, which was like right about here. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So the last thing I mentioned about 10, 15 minutes ago is I need some more interesting percussion samples to make all of this kind of bind together in a particular way. And these don't have to be anything huge, but I want to make sure that whatever I have is interesting in some particular way. So, like, just finding... Ooh, those are cool cymbal samples. I've never looked at these before. Instruments... God, I remember when I used to be able to play that song. That was so long ago. That was Christopher's Dream by David Lanz, if you're curious. It's a very beautiful song. So basically, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for just random like bleeps and bloops that I can put in to act as like a rhythmic center for the song in the actual song. Sorry, train of thought. But also have some kind of melodic interest. These are like sound effects from a game that I worked on. I don't think that's gonna work. That's kind of a cool sound though. I mean, the other thing that I can do, and I've done this before, is I take a random acapella and I just chop out some sounds and then call it like that. So I can take I don't know, what's this one? It's from Telepop Music. Let's just grab this bit. This is mine now because it's the internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this.
Drive up.
Cool. -5, because I don't know what key it's in. Doesn't matter. Actually, if we wanted to really avoid copyright, we could reverse it too. And then it sound real weird. And then we can join it. Drop it in early Owl City. Yeah, a little bit. Man, I haven't heard from Owl City in a long time. So now we have this, which we can slice. And now we got... I kind of wish I had pitched it up instead of down. kind of like that breath sound, to be honest. So I'm gonna tinker with these a little bit more. Let's turn snapping back on so I don't make a huge mess. So again, this is just experimentation. Not really sure what's going to go, but that's part of the fun. That's pretty good. That bass is actually starting to get a little annoying, which is not what you want in a song that you're making. Okay, what else we got here? It feels like it's off. I actually kind of like this. Since it's telepop music, it always sounds like it comes through a phone anyway, so it kind of works with the lo-fi vibe. There we go. I'm getting there. This is a lot of cool layers, though. I love doing this. I don't do it often enough. Cool. Okay, we'll go like this. Oh man, I can't hear that. I wanted. There we go. That is the right rhythm. I was just not listening correctly. Okay. Last thing is
Remember
I want
to save.
Ben, slow down time. I got stuff I need to do. Why does this one not exist? I wonder if it has to do with the swing. Okay, how about what happens if we just go like this? I know it's probably more boring, but there's a lot going on here. And I feel like if we're doing lo-fi, we don't want to overburden. Honestly, hey, yeah, poetic. Music seems good. Well, that's good. It's like, now where do we go from here? And that's kind of my worry right now is like, and hey Nate, what's up, man? With this type of music, it's not necessarily something that needs to evolve into a grandiose place or anything like that. It can be very minimal, which again, this is minimal house, so that would make sense. I'm actually just going to make two instruments here because I'm going to make some drastic changes, and I don't want to futz with automation on that. Are you still speaking English? It's all good. I'm an old man, remember. I can't process you kids' fangled dialogue anymore. Anyway. So yeah, what we need to do is we need to kind of start working on an arrangement here. That's what you were referring to. I will watch that later, I guess. And then have no context as to what that means. Yeah, I will. I'll have that on my thing. And then when I am done streaming, I'll be like, what's this tab for? And then watch it and then not understand why. Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard that you mentioned working with shaping either last week or the week prior, and it's cool that you're doing a collab. I need to do more collaborations with people. I just need to get my crap together a little bit more. I have so many projects I want to do. I wish I could do all my projects at the same time. Need an open hat. These are too real. Kick. That might work, but it's also too high pitched. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do more collaborations in the future, and I mean that's something I've said for a long time. But it's just I got to make it happen because they're not going to do themselves. I have one kind of in the work with my buddy Paper Sailboat, but like we've been talking about it forever, and then all of this like virus stuff happened, and then yeah. Again, this is just a layer that we can bring in. And then these should not be playing at the same time. Yeah. When drummer was such yeah, I would love to like actually work with people live. Kind of weird how these songs tend to take shape over time, where it's like I had just kind of this weird idea initially, and it's kind of just sliding doors itself into a whole song. Isn't music weird sometimes, guys? Music's pretty weird sometimes. Oh no, yeah, that's too bad. I would love to get a drum set at some point. Yeah. Okay. So I figure what we can do is we can have like I'm going to go with like almost more of a traditional, quote unquote, traditional EDM style layout for this. Because I think that it merits it. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll be here for at least another hour, probably a little bit more than that, depending on how this goes. We'll see. I'm not terribly worried. Like, what we have here is enough to put a song together. I think I need to go kind of back to basics when it comes to how I like arranged and put together songs, because with the prior 2 hour track challenges, I took the first hour to make a loop, which I did, and then I made the arrangement, which is what I'm working on now, and then I can work on filling out that arrangement with other stuff. So Okay, well that sounds like just bad. Because it makes it louder and not more interesting. So let's not do that. Yeah, Hey, Captain Subtle, how are you? I was hoping that changing the cutoff like that would make it more interesting, but it just made it louder, which is kind of a bummer. So alternatively, what I can do is I can take the mix and I can shift it down. That's better. Well, sweaty and thirsty, huh? Sure you're not on Twitter? That was a good joke that nobody appreciated. Yeah. So yeah, we've got an intro. We can actually even increase this too. Which one? Why do some of these? Is there's some kind of one word at a time? Is there some kind of polyphony limit here? I feel like I'm running into a polyphony limit because some of these are playing and some of them aren't, and it's becoming very frustrating. Hey, Shatizi, how are you? There must be some kind of polyphony on here. Maybe it's because it slices, it can only do one at a time, which sucks, but I can... Yeah, okay. Okay, well in that case I'm going to have to rearrange some of this stuff because I have a lot of things going on here. Which one do I want? A lot of Sophie's Choice action going on here.
Remember to save.
Oh my god, time keeps going. Time keep on slipping. Demonetized. So I think that there's some cool stuff going on here. So yeah, let's lay this out. It's gonna be a lot of duplication right now, and we can hopefully fill in the blanks a little bit more once we get in there. But yeah, it's within legal boundaries. I was just being cynical. So I like that we kind of switched the bass and the ARP around. That's kind of fun. Love your little avatar today. I'm going to have to check that out because... Oh, nice. Because, like, I just have this chat. Like, I can't really see avatars. But I like it. I like the little pixel dude. These get too... Yeah, they get too... They get too clustered and cluttered. Gonna make pasta. Okay, it just feels like it needs something over it, and we're good there, you know? I don't know about that. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? It's like we... Oh, God, my desk is such a mess. I was going to, oh my God, bring over the Yamaha, and maybe I can get something from that. I did get a slide out thing, but I need to install it on my desk still, which requires me to basically disassemble my entire setup. So I haven't done that yet. That's kind of more of a weekend project. So that's on. Stop wiggling. My desk is too small. Yeah, Shutizi, I'm digging it so far. I just kind of need to figure out what to do with it, you know? Right now, I'm kind of just doing some basic 4-bar or 4-section loops. And I'm hoping that we can get some inspiration from that. What's the difference between wobbly and wubby? Wobbly usually has a little bit more vibrato, and wubby is the vibrato is on the LFO, which gives it that kind of more gritty sound. I think you were joking for an answer, but. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I might just play like 2 loops and just chop things together. I think that might be the best option. Okay. I play better when I'm not listening to other stuff, I guess. Oop, I don't want to mess that up. Now I'm just messing with all the dials. Too much. I don't really know. I could chop some of this together, but try that again, if I can remember the notes. I don't know. The other thing I can do, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all that, and we'll have to go through that and kind of find things that work and don't, but at least we'll have something there. We have lots of recordings. But the other thing I wanted to do is get like the vocoder thing going again. Right, this needs to go to sends. And then it should work. Okay. Hello. No. Where is it? Hello. 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 So I need you. So that's kind of, I don't know. I would like some like super basic. How did this get stuck? Super basic lyrical stuff. I need you. I need you. Yeah, I don't know. So, or I need you. I need you. Um, so like something like that might be kind of cool. Why does that sound off? Why is this off by a half step? That's kind of weird, right? Hello, I need you. Because it's off by a half step. Why is that off? Now it's not. That's weird. Like the pitch bend was screwed up. Yeah, I mean, that might be kind of fun. I don't know. I need to record both of those. Yeah, let's try it again. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So part of the problem is I have to record this and then like drop it into different channels, I think. Maybe it's just like that. Okay, that's really loud. Yeah, I really want to do more stuff like this. I just don't know how to do it. And I need to I should probably spend a stream just trying to figure it out. Because I'd love to be Chromio, but you know, that's not exactly how it works. Anyway, I need you. But I'm just trying to figure out like how to make something within this like vein of stuff. And maybe the lyrics are wrong. I mean,
Remember to save.
I was just going to say, I should probably save this song because I haven't done that yet. What was, I think Lo-Fi Loafing, suggested by Pizza, is the way to go for this one because it kind of sounds like a chill song. Yeah, so we're going to need to sift through this and just grab a couple things that sound good. For the moment, we'll just go like that. I like that, aside from the one messed up note. So get rid of that. You can't even tell that it was there. So like lyrically, I think that it would be cool to do something here, but I just don't know what that would be. And that's kind of my problem right now. Oh my God, this tape is really starting to die, huh? I'm just afraid that if I don't have this tape on here, the microphone's just going to fall out and like break something. Either my hand or my keyboard. I think I just need new tape. It's a real high-tech setup we've got going on here. Anyway, yeah. Let's see, that would be like to here. There. Nope. How about we just don't use those? That's hilarious. I shouldn't have messed with that. That's one thing I'm like not used to when it comes to playing with actual synths. It's like if you change the settings, you're kind of screwed if you want to go back to something else. Okay, yeah, I'm done with that. So yeah. I don't know. I still feel like I'm getting my legs again when it comes to doing the 2-hour track challenge. Like I have ideas and I want to express them in a certain way, and I feel like I'm still trying to figure out how exactly that happens. So you will have to forgive me a little bit if things are wobbly. So I don't think I need you is the right thing to say for any of this, but I'd really like to, add something because I think that it would work well. Makes it more fun because you don't easily mess with both. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to make things work right now, but I definitely agree that it's really fun to have the ability to just kind of do something and then just make it fit. And I think that having that creative flexibility is really valuable. I I just wish this song had a little bit more going for it right now. I mean, again, it's not a bad thing. I'm still trying to figure my stuff out. I had a huge loss of creative momentum in February and March. Where was that? There it is. The nice thing is you can just be like, I fixed it. I think part of the problem is the chords don't really change. How about this? We can do a little bit of a breakdown here. The song just needs evolution, and right now it doesn't have that. It's just kind of... It does its own thing, and it's just kind of like, okay. I like it. It just needs something. And that something is what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, man. Making music's hard. There's some weird sounds in here, huh? Sure. I'm not a big of Cymatics as a company, but that sample pack's pretty good. I think it's them like going to a retail store like Target or something. Horse sounds. Time limit makes fun. Evolution's probably the biggest thing I struggle with. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, I guess, my style again. And that's not a bad thing. Like, I feel like an evolution of style, there's always a bit of friction when it comes to just figuring out how to make things again. Because you have a way of doing it that worked, but that doesn't gel with you anymore. And you got to figure out how to make it work new again. Yeah, so I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but not in this song particularly, just like in general. Just trying to figure out, you know, how to make a song. How do you make a song, guys? I don't even know. just messing around now, seeing if I can yeah, pretty much. It's like lyrically, what do we want to do with this? Like the "I need you," it's like so basic, and it's like lo-fi loafing. I really shouldn't drink any more caffeine. I gotta switch to water. It's also hard making up nonsense songs. Yeah. I mean, specifically, like making stuff with lyrics, and I feel that part of that is because like I still have the need, because I'm not good enough at writing lyrics, where I still have the need for lyrics to mean something like poignant or specific, whereas it doesn't really need to be like that at all. Because it's so easy to just like make stuff up, and there's no reason why you couldn't. So it's like, how do you make lyrics? Nobody knows. You know, when I said that I wasn't going to use electric piano, I lied.
Cheeseburger pizza.
Oh, that's why it happened. Okay. Hey. Now it's not working at all. Hey. Oh.
We sing the songs to cheer
Remember to save.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of techniques out there that I'm still kind of trying to figure out. Like, you put the syllables in there, and then you fill the words in based off the syllables, or you just put something in there and then fix it up later. But under the gun when it comes to a time crunch, yeah, I've done the same thing. I've definitely had some silly lyrics and some more serious ones. And I think that it's really important to investigate all of that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That kind of just goes right off the rails, doesn't it? Was that the childhood one? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Let's just dial in on this. I don't like that sigh as much. Oh, no. Oh, that's dumb. I mean, maybe just general vocalizations is enough for this. I don't know. I don't know. The problem with doing resample here is that it's not just taking that one channel, it's taking all channels. I messed that up. Man, I don't know what to do. I really want to use the vocoder because it's cool and I need to find a project for it. I just don't know how to integrate it into my songs. And maybe on a non 2-hour track challenge song, I should sit down and actually try to do that because it's important. And I think that yeah. 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 We do it all. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What is this place? There, I did it. I made something. And it's dumb and bad. Yeah, I'm not going to use that, but it's funny. I think part of it is just kind of a comfort level thing. It's definitely just a comfort level thing too. Like it's a new way of making music for me, and I'm still getting comfortable with the idea of actually using it in a context of making music. So yeah. It's all good. I'm not being critical on myself. I just gotta figure out how to make it work for me. And that's the hard part. Because once I know how to make it work for me, and I'm definitely not regretting buying the synth, because I think that there's a lot of opportunities for doing cool things with it. I just don't know what those are yet. So I'm just going to go like this. And like this. There we go. It's all good. Oh, man. Hey, sweetie. How's it going? Oh, no, it's not on. Sorry. I should have thought of that. Okay. We just got to wrap this up. It's going to be a little shorter, but that's okay. Take off. Thanks for hanging out, Toxic. I'll see you later. You're taking off. Words. I like how the echo gets all messed up because I did a little copy paste here. I kind of want to clean this up a little bit. Oops. There we go. Yeah. I feel like this needs like one more section to work with here. So we'll try to put something in there to accommodate that. And then we should be good. Like structurally, like I said, I have kind of mixed feelings about this. I don't think it's bad. I just think that it could have been better if I was a little bit more with it when it comes to making music. It's been too long, which is fine. So we'll put this stuff in here. We'll try to create a little bit more interest when it comes to getting things going there. And then, yeah. I should probably tone that down, huh?
Remember to save.
Also, remember to save, everybody. Sure, why not? Why did that happen? There we go. It's got something anyway. Why not? It's happy accidents, sure. Fits there. Guess I gotta fix some of this up, huh? At least at the beginning. God, man, these are... I did not get into the groove on this one. There we go. I think it's better now. It's just that little first bit. Sure. So it's a song. That's good. I feel like there could be more to it. But that's why I always take a second pass before I release the album. So, yeah, as far as songs go, it's pretty decent. Like usual, I'll probably listen to this in a couple hours and be like, oh yeah, that's better than I thought it was, because I get super critical when it comes to listening to this stuff right after it's done, simply because I'm so close to it. And when you're close to something like that, it's very easy to notice all the dumb flaws that you skipped over when you could have been, doing something else. But let's just listen through it and see if we can kind of clean some things up, and then we'll be done. I'll also do the quick mastering job. Hey, Carl. It really brings that chops out to the front. Arcade, what's up? Okay, so my thoughts with this is, since we have a little... I'm going to go a little over. That's fine. I'm actually going to just stop the timer. We're technically done with the song. I can use this time to clean up a little bit. And then... yeah, so what I wanted to do is do a couple transitions in here that will make this a little bit more interesting to listen to, which I think everybody will appreciate. Oh, no, I'm late. Yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning up, but that doesn't mean she can't, hang out and say hi. I'll be on for a little bit longer still. I'm just I gotta clean some of this stuff up, and I want to make sure that it sounds good and all that other stuff, which I guess is kind of necessary when you're making things. You want it to be good. I guess if you want it to be good, it doesn't have to be good. You'll cherish the time you have. Yeah, I mean, this will be online tomorrow or tonight. No, I release these tomorrow, so yeah, it'll be online tomorrow. If you can see what you skipped. that's so loud. Yeah, I guess. So I'm kind of just messing with stuff right now, seeing if I can get some different sounds going. Make it a little bit more interesting, because these chords kind of repeat through the whole thing, which it was partially intentional, but also partially just like I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was just kind of rolling with what I had at the time. So, yeah. Okay, so we can also go into here and get rid of all of these. Yeah, those toms are from Contra. M gave a pack of Konami games, like sounds from Konami games, a long time ago to me, and I was like, oh, just try these, why not? And it worked pretty well. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so again, we need to put a couple transitional sections in this to just make it a little bit more interesting. We don't need pads, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of these. Let's kind of clear out some of this stuff. I should really just group all this so I can minimize it. That's a smart thing for Ben to do. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things that I do when it comes to transitions is just delete stuff. And then, because it just creates space. And what you're looking for is space. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right here. And then another thing you can do is put some like unison stuff in there. So if I wanted to, like, go like this. And then we can merge these together. Oh my God. Come on. There we go. So I'm lining up the bass with the with the percussion part, and so it'll be a little bit more unison. And I'm trying this, and if it doesn't work, I can always just like wipe it away. But contrasting sections is another really important thing that I don't do often enough. Whoops, it would be over here. Okay, well, let's make this actually sound good. But now that I kind of know what this is supposed to Hey Vincent, how you doing? Oops, that goes there. Yeah, okay, I did have it right before. I misjudged. There. Now this should sound pretty decent. I'm doing okay. I finished up the song, and I'm just kind of doing some just kind of touch-up work. And then yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this song overall. I feel like I'm still getting my legs back from doing the 2-hour track challenges in general. I did one last week too. So last week was more of a chill song, if I remember correctly. The week prior to that, I finished up Auto Plagiarism, and that song was like bananas. That song was all over the place. So that might have been the one you were thinking of. Yeah. Okay. So let's just listen to all this again now that we have a couple transitions. I did copy and paste that one. I like it a lot. Hey, everybody, remember to save. Oops. Remember to. Oh, it's not working now. Oh, right, because I moved that. Haha, just regular bananas. I feel like the mix is off in this. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm not really a huge fan of that solo, but I'm sure somebody will appreciate it. The bass is a little loud too. I gotta truncate that. Yeah, I do too. Oh, that's the envelope. I don't want to mess with that too much. noise sample is really loud. As is the open hat. Okay. And that's too loud too. Yeah. That's okay. Overall, I think there's like some mixing issues, but that's okay. I can fix that layers. I really like most of it. I'm okay with that, considering it's all like random improv stuff. Sure. I think that's just about gonna do it though. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go back. In the prior seasons of the 2-hour track challenge, I kind of just mastered them as best I can and just put them out into the world. But I think starting with season 9, I'm actually going to sit down and work with them like directly and try to fix them up as best they can when I push them to DistroKid, because I want them to be the best they can be. And I know some of these songs definitely could be a little bit better. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those background beats songs, and I'm okay with that. I like music that's designed to kind of fill in the space in the background. I'm okay with that. So that is all I've got for today. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of the stream and offering so much advice and comments and thoughts and just helping me get through this one. This one, again, like doing the 2-hour track challenge is a little tough for me still, but I'm figuring it out and I'm getting there. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody being a part of it and continuing to support the channel. And if you wanted to support the channel further, you can go to patreon.com/Ben_Burns, where you can download this song as well as like 240 others from the 2-hour track challenge. Maybe it's 230. It's a lot. And if you wanted to get in touch, there is the Discord channel, which just popped up there. But you can also find me on Twitter at Ben_Burns and YouTube and all those other places if you're interested. So that's all I got. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Poetic Android, for planting a tree, and Toxic for the resub hype. So that's all I got. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.